So on this side, we've got an ammeter plugged in, then it's going into a power supply, and then that's connecting back to this device. And on this side, each one of these is plugged into their own two little, positions over here. So this is plugged into those two, and each one of them has their own little pairs of sets. Okay, so we set this one to about 7 or 8 volts. We set this one to 6.2, got a little bit of current going through there, and we got 200 volts coming out of this one, a little bit of current as well. Apparently we can move this around. Well, what was it supposed to do?
That's the circle.
I think this is what we're looking for. So there's a little ruler back there that you can see. We're gonna try to measure the size of this circle with the ruler. We got a couple different values here for the radius, and we're just trying to average them out. So we got a little bit of a different size ring because we now set the current to about 1.4, and then also got 265 for the voltage. Well, basically what was happening was we had these two conductors, and one of them was a cathode with a negative charge, and one of them was an anode with a positive charge. And we also applied a voltage difference across that, which created an electric field. That's going to be that blue arrow. Now the electrons will shoot from this negative cathode, and they'll go towards the positive cathode across this electric field. And then because we've set up these two coils here, and they're both got the current going in this direction, we can use the right-hand rule to determine that the magnetic field is basically pointing out of the page this way. And that's what we were sort of calculating in our equations. And because we saw that that would create a force on these electrons, causing them to move in a circle. And that's basically what these cathode rays are. It's the electrons moving around. It's creating a stream of particles. And they didn't really know what that particle was until they did the mathematics and figured out that it was Q over M, and well, they found some new particle that was kind of moving through these. They got this neon gas here that's lighting up, causing it to turn green. Anyway, the point of this lab was to develop a formula for Q over M that would be charge over mass, and then using the data that we collected, we could actually test that against the official Q over M value, which would be this. And then we could figure out the experimental error that we had, which a little bit high. But essentially, we're trying to prove the electrons exist with this particular formula here.